there is this coal. There is your coal. You can see it? No. Somehow.
No, it looks like it's loading.
Yeah. Don't know why. Should have the same. Now it's there.
Oh no.
Okay, so no, yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, maybe you can explain a little bit your work and guide us through your through your ideas and the context of the work.
Hi, my name is Fabiola Larios. I am a Mexican artist, and my artwork is called Born into Bias. This work is about the stereotype in like the stereotypes of Mexican people and Latin people, that how it's projected to the world through media, and how that affects AI and AI models right now. So that's how I wanted to address these issues, or like these concepts through net art. So what you're looking at right now is the website that it's called, like that the name is bornintobias.net. If you wanna visit it, I can put the link here in the live, and it's also in my profile. And yeah, so I wanted also to make to have a live today, because I like in November 5, but like the exhibition is going to be like too late until November 5. So in November 5, the internet had like posted 1 million sites. So that's why it's in October 5, because it's just it's a ironic joke that it's like the net art site is like in this, like around this date. And I don't know, I think it was funny. But so yeah, I put different elements in the website. And how do I think AI is reinforcing stereotypes? Well, I think that we consume everything that the media gives us. So that's why, like, for example, like in Family Guy, we have like this Consuela person that she is a maid, and she doesn't speak English, and she's like very clumsy, and she's just like, no. And she's always cleaning. So she's always cleaning. And that's the issue, that like usually in media, especially in the United States, people put Mexicans like they are just workers, or they are like criminals or maids. And that's the thing that, like, the characters, that's the only thing that like they give to the characters, like that's the concept they give to the characters. And I think that when you, like, for example, this image that you're looking at right now, this is a Mexican woman. That's it, in Dali. That's the prompt. So like you see, like the Mexican woman is like fat. I don't know. I don't remember if this has a mustache, but this has a hat, a Mexican clothes. She's in the field. So it's just like, it's very obvious how if you put like Mexican and like in Dali or like in Midjourney or something, if you're not very specific, if you don't put a beautiful woman or like a beautiful Latin woman, it's gonna make it like super, like a superhero body, you know, like it's gonna go the other extreme, like the other way of like the body of, yeah, that was the surrealist party at a surrealist Mexican party. So it's just like, it's always like the hats, it's always the colors. And I am not against the colors of the representation of Mexico, or Mexicans, but I think it's an issue that is always like connecting like a stereotype with everything that is Mexico or Latin America, and usually also like Mexicans are portrayed as lazy. So you always see like the guy with the hat like sleeping and like a near a cactus and stuff. And I think is really problematic because like people grew with these stereotypes, like when with the old cartoons and stuff. And I think it's important to address this because somehow we don't realize if we're not like in that position. Like I don't know, for example, I haven't experimented with putting like Asian or Chinese or Indian because like that's not my context, but that's why I'm trying to put like this my context in this artwork and address this. But I know that there's a bias in the AI in a way that even like, for example, iPhone had like this facial recognition to unlock your phone with your face, and in Asia there's a problem because people that is not the person owner of the phone, like they had that issue. I don't know. I think it was like a few years ago that they had like this issue where other person could unlock the phone and it wasn't the owner of the phone. So like we right now in like with the models of AI, even with StyleGAN, that it was like the model that trained faces the StyleGAN and StyleGAN 2 and then StyleGAN 3, like with these models, I don't know if you know the website, This Person Does Not Exist, but you can go to that website and you will see like a lot of different people there. But when you train faces over that model, sometimes it's just like if you don't have enough information or enough skin color, then your model, it's gonna be like very white, like the color of the skin. So it's just like it's complicated and it runs with stereotypes right now, the AI. So like AI models, and I hope that eventually it will be like more like different because in a part of the website, I'm gonna put it here, in a part of the website, if you visit it, it's gonna be you're gonna see like how pop stars like said that Mexican women have mustaches, and then you can see that Midjourney, or well, that part, like you can see that in that part women have mustaches, and also like in Dali they put a mustache in Mexican women also. So it's just like it's the stereotype that Mexican women have a mustache, and like it is very obvious, and it shouldn't be like, it should be like if you put a Mexican woman with a mustache, then it creates it. But if you just put a Mexican woman, why does it needs to have a mustache, you know? So I see another question. How can we bring awareness about these moral issues, and is there a way to avoid such a stereotype moving forward? Awareness, I think I think that in my perception, in my perspective, this is a way that I can give awareness in my own context. But also I was thinking like it would be like really cool to make a model, like to make a data set that could have like enough skin color and features of different people from around the world, and that could be like a lot of African people, a lot of Asian people, a lot of, I don't know, Mexican people, Latin America people, and like that the features could be like very relatable to the people that actually live in those countries. So it would like it could stop, or not stop, but be like more diverse. Like you don't see queer people in just like regular prompts. Like you don't see that, because like who are the ones that are behind like these big models, like training them and doing this kind of thing, is just like white middle-aged men that are in universities or doing research, and that's why they don't care about diversity. Because I get it, like they care about like make this work and make an innovation and make technology work as it should work. But also like we're missing the part where technology also needs to know about these other people that exist. Because then like even with when you put your hand, like I don't know if any one of you have been like relate to this, but when you are in a, I don't know, in an airport or in a restroom, and you put your hand below the soap, and then if you're like your skin color is dark, then the light is not going to reflect enough, so it's not going to work until the light reflects with the sensor. And that's a problem that like people with dark skin like me, and from me to like really like black people, like they have like that issue. And you grew grow up thinking that it never works, but then there's a white person that they just put their hand, and it's just like it recognizes it. So the deal is also like how an AI model, when they are going to be like more advanced, how are we going to teach with facial recognition to let them know that there are more people that are like that there's people that are not white, and that there's people that in different skin color. Like, is a Tesla gonna see like a person like a Mexican person? Are they just gonna see white people? Are they gonna see black people? Like, are they gonna like have the perception of like with facial recognition for in like anything that could use facial recognition? Are they going to be able to see that there's different features? It's just not about the image. It's about like from image, the AI models are going to learn from now like to the future. And we need to make sure that we address this right now, that it's not too late to let the model know that what's happening. So this is a very special art piece made with very new technology being presented in a very old computer. Can you share why this choice and the issues you face having this choice? Well, I love obsolescence programming. I really love to not throw out the computers. I have a really, really old computer right now. Well, I don't have it here, but I have one that it's from 2016. It has 6 years. It's not that old, but I cannot throw it away because it still works, and it's slow and stuff. And I try to make it like work better. I like to work with old computers. I grew up in the 90s, so that's why I have like this love for old gear. And I think that we need to keep using the things that still work, because we are polluting the planet in a way that we don't imagine. Like, we cannot imagine. Like, and even like changing your phone each year is just like ridiculous. And like, if you make the math of since you got your first phone till now, just think about like how many phones you have like changed, that maybe it stopped working with something, and you, instead of repairing it, you just throw it away and then you get another one. Or like your computers, how many computers have had you in your life? Like, I have had 4 computers, and one lasted me for 7 years. So it's just like, I think we need to be very aware with a lot of things. And like, I am obsessed with e-waste, and I am obsessed with like how we can make art with this, and how we can use old computers or old gear or old machines to make an art piece because I think it's important to just address this and just work with this. And the issues that I've been facing with this is that I created the website, I coded the website in CSS. So Netscape, I think it's Netscape, right?
At this moment, it's Netscape, yes, but you
Yeah.
could also open another browser.
No. It's fine.
Because also on the other, it's not really. Oh no, I have to.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
The thing is that I just wanted to say that in this computer, because it's super old, and I requested this computer because I really like the aesthetic. And if you go to the website, it's gonna look different than it looks like right now in the video. So the thing is that I really wanted to use this, and the thing is that it doesn't work with CSS. It just works with the HTML. So I need to migrate the whole code. I didn't know how to do it. I'm still working on like how to do like that, because I just rely on CSS, and that's the problem, because with new technology, then the old technology is obsolete. So then it's just like, if I need to preserve this piece to be displayed in an old computer, so it can just be like, it needs to be like, you need to live the experience of like how the website really looks. But also I love how it looks right now, because it's just like so messed up. So I don't know, like it's just like it's just like it has its own, like, you know, like it in their own particular way in an old computer. I like how it's just like it just broke the CSS style. So I think that's the issue that I just faced with this piece. Yeah.
I think no, here I don't have the. What was I forgot for bias? What was an
born
in bias?
Into bias. Yeah. Into bias.
Born into bias. Into bias.
Net.
Let us make a check how it looks like in another browser. That was always the case, that every browser displayed the pages differently. And here you can see the Explorer interpretation.
Oh yeah, and the first part of the website is not easy to perceive, like the text part in the regular in the normal, like if you see it in your computer right now, in a new computer, that part is, you cannot read it because it's just like a subliminal message. So it's just interesting how you can actually read it because in Netscape or Internet Explorer, it's just like it's very obvious, but it's just like it's a list of every stereotype that I've read on the internet of the like Mexican people and Latin American people. Mine, how do you intend to preserve this site over time? I need to change the whole code to just be HTML, but that's the thing. Like I need to just learn how to just do it with HTML. And I know that it's easy and more simple, but like my brain for some reason is just working with CSS, and I learned to code in HTML when I was like, I started making like websites when I was like 13 years old with HTML. So it's just there, but it also like is just like so overwhelming to just like change it. The own story. Oh, Paloma says, interesting point. I hear you talking, and it's like understanding the own history of the internet and how in such a short time so much we don't see has changed. How is it to you as an artist perceive or feel your art code being so differently being displayed across computers? I think it's interesting. Like that's a thing that if it was a video, then the video will always behave the same way. but I like how it behaves in different ways, and like in different computers, like even on the mobile, it's just like so different experience because everything is like constricted. And yeah, so I just like the, yeah, that's that's the real website. It has yeah, it has like these layers, and it also has like this cyber cafe from like background um with that I made with the lead. There's a lot of images. I have friends that gave me images for the website. I want to say thank you to Malitzin Cortez and Elio Santos that they helped me with with the images they created while they were just like there in Midjourney playing with it, and just like also like with the curiosity of looking at what Midjourney made in their own words of how they like how Midjourney perceive Mexican people. So I think it's super important to also to to let people know that Mexican people are like, I know there's a lot of people concerned about how an AI can portray their own nationality or like their own race, but yeah, like I just want to say a huge thank you to my friends that helped me, and also and also thank you to Moises, my husband, that helped me also to to solve a lot of issues with the website. Emmanuel asked me, why do you think there is need for accelerated progress in the technological field? There is this need for accelerated progress because, well, in my personal opinion, I think that this need of accelerated progress is just that we cannot stop technology from advancing or evolving. We need to go along with it. But the thing is that it's not only technology, it's like the massive consumption of things. Like capitalism is making that this technology is not just at like evolving or getting better or faster or making like a big progress. Is that capitalism makes that everything is more of everything. And like phones don't sell, like they don't sell out like phones or computers, like they always have stock, and that's why there's sales. And the thing is that, in my personal opinion, technology is not the issue of being so accelerated, and or the progress is the issue is that we have new because we are consuming them, and consuming like technology or consuming techie like machines like computers and phones and the new headphones or the new speaker and stuff. Like we are creating a lot of of pollution and garbage and stuff. So like that's why it's accelerating. And like it's not only accelerating because it's going fast, it's just because we live in an era that there's massive consumption of everything, and that's why it's so concerning. I don't know if that answered your question, Emmanuel.
Thank you. I would say this is now that was quite deep, and we have now a half hour. I think it's a good format, and you gave us a lot to think, and you explained your piece quite, set the context, and I would say thank you for this live tour, and we are really proud to have you here in the exhibition. Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me, and thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thank you. Then I would say ciao and see you soon.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Ciao.